Attention all lastborn, well, not all lastborns, just the lousy ones who just don't want to be awesome, don't want to do as they're told, want to just do what they want to do, just try to be the star of everything, and then try to boss everyone around. Yeah, I'm talking to you because I'm talking to me too. Talking to me too. So, Lastborns, are you here? Are you here? Come with me. It's one thing you can't do in life is what you do. Doing what you do what you do, you can't do that. There's a certain way you gotta carry yourself. And in families, there are bosses. There are people in charge. There are rules. Okay? Take some notes, okay? Take some notes. Sometimes I have these pauses and spaces because I think that what I'm saying is so important that it's worthy of, I don't know, taking notes. Is it noteworthy? All right. I believe so. So, got your pen down? Okay. So just because you're the baby of the family, just because you're the offspring, does not give you the right to just do what you want to do. It does not give you the right to break the rules, even when you know they're the wrong thing to do. It doesn't give you the right to have that I don't care attitude. Just because you are the youngest. It takes love to get love. There's certain rules. You wonder why you keep getting kicked out. You wonder why you keep having to be spoken to about shit. You wonder why you keep getting removed off sites, getting blocked by certain people, and why you keep being told stay away from such and such. You wonder about that because you're not mature enough to understand that there is a way to carry yourself. You can't be up in church, jumping up and down, doing these different dances and bullshit like that. You can't be doing that. That is very disrespectful and of course blasphemous. That is blasphemous right there. And then also growing up in a positive household, you can't have a pity party every time you get told something. Every time your parents tell you something, you can't go into a pity party. You can't be talking back. And I knew better than the way I was behaving. I just didn't care. I was the youngest, and I take full accountability for my bad behavior, especially when the mistakes, bad choices I made when I was older and after But I finally have learned my lesson, and I hope to graduate college by the time I'm 30. I just enrolled into a bunch of schools for fall 2024. I'm 25, so I hope to graduate at 30. But you got to keep the peace. You got to learn to be mature enough to just not speak and, not say everything you think. You got to learn how to control yourself. In the Bible, it says, a man without self-control is like a city without walls and broken into. And without those walls, I mean, I'm off the thing, but the Bible did mention walls. So without those walls, you can hit a real wall. You can hit a wall. If you don't have those walls of self-control, you can hit a wall. So you need to grow up and learn how to get along with people. You have to learn how to take care of yourself and stop talking back to the people who love you. Stop lying to these people. Okay? And stop trusting the sources that lie to you. Social media and television, they lying to you, telling you that what you do is the way to act. That's a damn lie. Especially us Lastborns. We all clowning, trying to be like Marlon Wayans instead of, I mean, if Marlon Wayans acted the motherfucking way we're acting, I bet you he'd have been in a lot of trouble. He got in a lot of trouble. And besides, that shit is not real. Okay? Marlon and Sean, the two youngest, they do not act like that in real life. Otherwise, they wouldn't even have the relationships they have with their entire family. They would have been estranged. They'd be estranged because that's what happens when you don't know how to act. You don't know how to keep the peace. You don't know how to just be loving and grateful. Unfortunately, that's what happened. I was clowning, especially. Not only was I clowning, that's the reason my relatives are not speaking to me. The relatives on my mother's side found out what I did when the cleaning lady came over, and they stopped speaking to me. They found out all those times I was talking back to my mother and how disrespectful and rude I was. And not only was I clowning, I didn't even graduate college. And that's the same reason my cousins on my dad's side are not even speaking to me. Not all of them cut me off, but not only because I was talking back to my father the day grandma died and said something I shouldn't have, but also because I didn't graduate college. So yeah. That's basically what it's about. Family just stopped speaking to me because I was trying to be the Marlon Wayans of the family. I was trying to go my own way. You know, I thought of Devin as like my Sean, and I don't know. They don't even speak to Sean. I mean Devin. Yes, we are on our own thing, but we're in the same boat. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored and we're the last two, and we're the Lastborns. We're the two youngest of the grandchildren. Give me a high five, Devin. Okay, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite. That was. And then I just take a quick left. Okay. Like Marla did. Okay. You can't be high-fiving and doing all these dances in church at a praise break moment in church. You can't be doing all them clowning dances. You don't know how many times I've gotten in trouble for that shit. Okay? Well, I didn't get in trouble. Well, I've gotten in trouble at Impact. I got in trouble at Impact. But not at Cathedral, because we really are family over there. Just like I have my family at Rahway. In Rahway, I have my family in Rahway. But Lastborns, the thing is, you cannot act like you're the boss. You cannot do what you want to do. You cannot be clowning all the time. In fact, no, you shouldn't be clowning at all. You should be very loving. You should be in the present. And you shouldn't be a big jerk. No need to be a jerk and yell at the people who really matter to you and lie to them. That's not the way to go, and it's certainly overdone and unfair. You had, like, I know that I had all my grandparents alive, during that time. And young people, even the age of 4, can achieve big things. And I wasn't doing a thing with myself until recently. I can't act like I did not get the chance to make my grandparents proud. I did have the fucking chance. And I've had a long time. I get the same time as everyone else. But what the hell did I do with that time? I was using that time in the opposite way. I was not being grateful. I was being foolish, selfish, disrespectful, immature, and making everybody's life around me, including the people that mattered, a living hell. And I know it was wrong, but I didn't care. I was just being rude, like these people you see on television. Just learn how to be kind, learn how to be yourself, and trust God. Trust God and just be kind. When you learn how to be kind and just do the right thing, people who you consider important in your life will always be there. You just gotta do the right thing. Everyone, not just the Lastborns. We all have to control ourselves. And I am seeking help. Aunt Gloria, if you or Aunt Sandra or anybody in your family sees this, or Miss Gloria, Miss Sandra, because we really did fall out. You know, I'm really sorry for what I did. I take accountability for it. And I understand if you never want to talk to me again. I have learned my lesson, and I do love you. And you may not be able to watch me grow, but I am growing. I've left that ghetto, disrespectful, selfish attitude behind that was holding me back. And Aunt Gloria, Miss Gloria, I kind of found your replacement, your understudy. Anyway, I have to go. It's lunch. Talk to you later.